Hey guys, welcome back to Divine Guidance, and we are going to be getting back to our Sacred Path workbook and using the cards and everything. It's been a while since I've used them, but we're going to use them today and everything. We were using them in the past to help bring healing to our hearts, to our mind, and to our spirit, to learn about their traditions and everything. And I'm gonna get back into it and everything, and we're gonna start learning again. Okay, we're gonna just continue on. So let's go ahead and get into this. Okay, put on my handy dandy glasses, and I ask that God, spirit guides will help us to bring discernment to help teach us what it is that we need to know for this week of November, and I will post the dates on the thing. But this is just for this week. For any time that is you're looking at it, there's no really specific dates, to be honest. Actually, I'm probably just gonna stop putting dates. I mean, the YouTube and everything will have the date that I put it up. If you want to use it for that week, for that dates, that's fine. I'm gonna actually stop putting dates on it. I'm just gonna do what I do. Okay. All right, guys. So here we go, and let me do a couple of shuffles this way. Let me cut them. Boom, boom. All right. Give it one more quick. I don't know why, but I always like to give it one more quick shuffle. Just to kind of mix things up again. All right. Top card. We've done this one before. Stone people. So I'm putting it back. I don't really want to do one that we've done before. I mean, I think I've done it. Yeah, I know I've done it. And I know there was another one that I did a couple of times, that I did twice. But I want to give us something fresh, something new. So, this one. Council Fire. Decisions. And I have a feeling we did this one too, but can't remember. Okay, Council Fire. Alright, so, and again, I'm going to be reading from the book, and I'm going to give what it is that the book says, and I will give my input of what I feel Spirit is saying, and my 2 cents, I guess you can say. Alright, so here we go. Council Fire. Decisions. So there seems like there's going to be some decisions that we need to make in our life here. Okay, I know there's a lot of decisions I'm still making in my life, for the good and everything. And well, there was a great decision that happened this yesterday. So, but I'm not going to get into that. I don't want to bring politics into this. But decisions, okay? So we all have decisions to make in our life, in our personal lives, with our work, with our families, with everything that's going on, spirituality, should I do this? Should I do that? It's just so many decisions that we have to make on a daily basis, okay? So I'm going to read the attributes. Attributes. Decision. The first step to action. Ending indecision or confusion. Coming to terms with truth. Taking charge of your life. Desiring a solution. Honoring your right to be. Challenges. Deciding to risk movement. Taking a chance. Being willing to accept resolutions, meeting opportunity, letting go of turmoil, not giving to doubt or the what ifs. Okay, so those are our challenges. The first ones I read was our attributes. Just these last ones I read was our challenges. Okay, this is what challenges, what makes it hard for us to do change, to make our decisions. Okay, so individual application. So I'm going to read the individual application. And I'll try not to make this long. Okay, but it just depends on what Spirit has to say. Okay, I always say I'm never going to make it long, but hey, it happens. All right. So, individual applications. So, to apply the council fire to a card to life. Okay, so in order to apply this to our life, we're going to learn it right now. Okay, so we need to figure out how is this going to pertain to our life. Decisions. Like I said, we have a lot of decisions to make. We must look at how to make decisions that will benefit everyone. Okay, not just for ourselves. Because when we make decisions, it actually affects other people, especially if you're married, your family. Okay, it just doesn't really affect you. Anything that we do in this world doesn't just affect ourselves. Okay, it affects other people also. Okay, our loved ones, like I said, our family, wife, husband, kids, parents. Everything affects, every decision that we make, good or bad, affects other people in one way or another. Okay, so how is it going to benefit everyone? Okay, we must look at how to make decisions that will benefit everyone. Such decisions can almost always be achieved through negotiation or concessions. Compromises which allow all concerned to feel that they receive something are always better than indecisions, which can leave unresolved issues. Okay, so a lot of times there's a lot of compromise that we have to do. When you're married, you got to compromise with your wife. Okay, well, let's do this. Well, let's do that. Okay, I'll do this, but I want you to do this with me also. Okay, with our kids, there's always a compromise. Yes, we're the authority over our kids, but there's always a compromise also. Okay, so if you drew this card, you are in need of making a firm decision about the situation now facing you. So there must be something that's in your path that you need to make a decision about. You've been praying about it, you've been contemplating about it, you've been trying to figure it out, you've been trying to decide, okay, which way should I go? Should I go this way? Should I go that way? Should I take this new job? Should I stay where I'm at? And actually, that's kind of funny because that's kind of where I'm at too, or should I take two jobs? Should I get myself tired out? There's just so much, but we need to make a decision. There is something that's in our path that we're needing to make a decision about. Okay. And after that, there's going to be another one. Once we make a decision on this one, there's always going to be another decision that we need to make. Okay. So the steps for a personal decision are different for those needed to make a decision that will affect a group. The steps for a personal decision are different from those needed to make a decision that will affect a group. So the decision that you make basically just affects you in a sense. Okay, like I said earlier, it decisions you make affect everybody, or if they're going to benefit everybody, or it just doesn't affect you at all times. But is this something that you're needing for yourself? And this one's going to help you decide that, is it for you or is it going to affect it? Because the fact that when it's going to affect a group, you got to bring the group into it make the decision. Like, say if you're married, you can't just make a decision for everyone and not talk to your spouse or your kids about it. It's like when we moved. Okay, we all talked about it. We all were ready for a move. We all wanted to move. But when we moved from El Paso, Texas to come here, me and my wife and my kids, when my wife got the opportunity to do it, we talked about it and we're like, okay, yeah, let's do it. We all came to the decision. Now, if my wife would have made the decision just to go ahead and get the job and move us all up here without even talking to us and all of us being in agreement, there would have been a lot of hassle. There would have been a lot of arguments. Kids would have been unhappy. I would have been unhappy. She would have been unhappy because everybody else is unhappy. But the thing is that we all came together and made the decision. We were all happy to move up, to move away, to move up here to something new, something fresh and everything. So, like I said, if you're by yourself, something's going to make it by yourself. But if you're with a group and the decision has to be done with the group, you got to bring the group in. Okay. For a personal decision, these steps may be helpful. Ask yourself the following questions. What are my options? Okay. So what you want to do is you want to list the options that you have. Okay. This is for you. Personal decisions. These steps may be helpful. Ask yourself the following questions. What are my options? Write it down on a piece of paper. What all your options are. Okay. Am I following my heart by making this decision, or am I doing it out of duty? Will this decision continue to make me happy in the future? Am I just doing this because it's my obligation to do it, or not? Okay, and am I going to be happy with this decision later on in the future? A year from now, 6 months from now, a couple months from now, 5 years from now. Are you going to be happy? Okay. Do I need to rid myself? This is a third one. Do I need to rid myself of the fear of change or failure? That's a big one. A lot of us are scared of change. A lot of us don't like change. A lot of people don't like change. I'm half and half. I love change, but then sometimes I like my ways. Sometimes changes are good for me. Sometimes they're not. It just depends. But do we need to rid ourselves or get rid of fear of change or even failure? What if you decide to go into business for yourself, but you fail? We need to look at that. But we shouldn't be scared of failure. Failure is just another tool to teach us, okay, to look at what it was that we did wrong. Okay, not that, well, you failed, just stop. Try it again. Look at what made me fail? Why did I fail at doing this business? Was it because I don't have the people skills? Is it because I don't know how to do marketing? Is it because maybe bad location? We need to look at, why did it fail? And change it. Okay, we need to change our mindset. We need to change what it is that made us fail. Okay, fix it. Get the education that you need. Learn. Ask somebody for help. Hire somebody for marketing if you have the financial to do it. Learn about it. Do what it is that you have to do in order to make that change. Okay? Don't be scared of failure. Okay? Don't be scared of change. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 4. Will this decision allow me to further develop my talents? Okay? You need to ask yourself that. The gifts, the talents that you have, that you're going to pursue, is it going to help you change or further develop your talents? Like for me, for massage, I just keep getting better and better. Okay, people love my technique. People love my massages. People love how they feel afterwards, and I keep getting complimented. It's the best massage that they've ever had. I've had so many massages. This is the best one. I feel awesome. I had one therapist who's actually a therapist, has her own business, telling me that she was highly impressed with my skills. So, is it going to help you develop your skills, your talents? Okay. My next step is to start getting into doing Reiki. That's what I want to do big time. I want to get into Reiki. I want to start doing my energy work. I mean, I kind of do it a little bit through my massage, and that's probably why my massages are unique or different from anybody else's, and the techniques that I use. But I want to just also do straight up energy work. Okay. So, is this decision going to help me further my development? 5. Am I willing to be true to myself and carry this decision through with actions that will bring it to fruition? Are you going to work at it? Are you going to be truthful with yourself? Are you going to be, working towards your goal? Are you going to be working? You make this decision to move forward, to go this path. Are you going to continue working to do that? You need to make that decision. Yes. Yes, I will. Okay. So now that was for a personal decision. Now let's look at for a decision that will affect the lives of others. These questions may be useful. Okay. So if you need to write down these other questions, go back. If it's for a personal decision, go back, listen to it, write it down. That way you can do your notes in your decision making. This is very awesome. I'm glad this card came out, and I don't think this card came out before. I'll have to go back and look. So now this one's going to be for the lives that affect the lives of others. Okay, 1. What are the possibilities or alternatives surrounding this decision? Okay, again, list them all. Okay, so what are the possibilities or alternatives surrounding this decision? Okay, so when you make this decision for others, what are the possibilities? What kind of change is it going to be? Is it going to be a good change? What's going to happen around me and everything? What's going to be the alternative for it? Will I be able to change? Stuff like that. 2, have the opinions of all people involved been heard? So you need to, like I was talking to you about our move up here. Okay, have the opinions of others been heard? Have you talked to other people that this is going to affect? Have you talked to your family members? Okay, have you talked to your loved ones, your spouse? Okay, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the situation is, other coworkers, other people that you work with. Have you heard their opinions? Okay, have you heard their opinions? 3, how will this decision affect this group in the future? How will this decision affect the group in the future? Okay, so is it going to be beneficial for them? Is it going to help them? Is it going to hurt them? Is it going to help everybody? Are they going to want to continue? Stuff like that. Okay. Next one. Are the needs of the greater portion of the whole going to be met by the solution to the situation? Are the needs of the greater portion of the whole going to be met by the solution to the situation? Okay, so basically, is everybody else's needs, or the majority of them, going to be met by making this decision? Okay, is it going to help everybody? If so, what concessions can be given to others? So if it is, how are we going to be able to help others? Concessions. I am not too sure what concessions mean. To be honest, I'm not a scholar. I do have education. Okay. Next one. Are the opinions of a few influencing the decisions for the whole? Okay, so are the little ones or the 1 or 2 opinions influencing the greater amount of people to change, to not go that route, to not go in that direction or that path? Okay, are they planting a seed, okay, and causing a cause and effect, to where they're not going to want to do it? Okay. Has the truth been found? And is the probable decision fair for everyone? Okay. Has the truth been found, and is a probable decision fair for everybody? Okay. So is everybody going to be happy? Is it fair for everybody on the decision? Okay, like our move, it was fair for everybody. New start, new friends, new location, new, greenery, trees, beauty. Okay, everything. Okay, so is the decision fair for everybody? Okay. Am I willing to live by the same decisions I expect others to live by? Plain and simple. Are you willing to live by the change that you're asking other people to do? There's something that we had in the military that we would say that we would never ask our soldiers to do anything that we wouldn't do. Okay? Same thing. Are you willing to do what it is that you're asking other people to do? Okay? So, you need those. If you have something that's you're making a decision for that's going to help affect everybody else, then go back, write down these questions, and answer them. Fill it out. Okay. So, in all situations, the key to making proper decisions is total honesty. Okay. So, you got to be honest with yourself when you're making a decision. Don't try to lie to yourself. Okay. Just to make it seem good. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with others. Okay. About the decision. Don't try to manipulate yourself or others. Okay. If we fool ourselves by deciding or volunteering to do something that others expect us without feeling a true desire to do so, we will botch the job, resent the consequences, or procrastinate until it is long past time to complete the action. So basically, if we lie to ourselves, that it's going to be good, but then, there's no truth in it, there's nothing in our heart for it, we're going to do whatever we can in order to not get it done. Okay. So you need to make sure that there is true desire, that this is what you really want to do, that you're really happy, that you're really moving forward, that you want to do this, that it's going to be for the greater good for everybody. Okay. So you need to move it forward. Okay. This is one example of why we get exhausted or apathetic when we are having to use effort to get a job done. We have lost the joy and the desire. When it's no longer fun, then there must have not been no truth, basically. Okay, so we lie to ourselves about it and we force it on ourselves or anybody else. It's no longer fun. You no longer enjoy doing what it is that you love doing. Okay, doing a job, working at a place that you don't like working at is just disastrous. It doesn't bring peace, joy, love to you. It doesn't do anything for you. You're just a robot there doing the same thing, the humdrum stuff every day. Okay, so you need to do something. The decision needs to be something that you're going to love to do. Okay, are you going to continue love doing what it is that you want to do? Desire is the first step of creation, and when it is followed by a decision, that is the first step to taking action. Desire is the first step of creation. So the desire to make the change, the desire to love, to be able to do this change, that you want to do it, okay, is the first step of the creation of it. Okay, being the new job, the new business, or whatever the situation is. Okay, and when it is followed by decision, that is the first step of taking action. Okay. The actions to make the decision manifest then become effortless. Okay, so when you make a decision that you know that you're going to love to do, it becomes effortless. To manifest the stuff, it's going to be easy. It's going to, well, I shouldn't say too easy, but it's going to be easy in the fact that you're going to love doing it. You're going to enjoy doing it. Okay. We must first desire to change the present situation enough to make a firm decision. Okay. There is nothing more maddening than a doubter who changes decisions as quickly as the wind changes direction. So we need to change our present situation. We need to have joy about it, and don't be a doubter. Don't doubt your decision making. Okay, because then you're just going to change all the time. You know, like it says here, a decision as quick as the wind changes direction. Okay, don't be that person. Don't be that person. In this instance, all energy that has been mounting to physically affect a change is suddenly diverted to another area. So basically, you're going to start going in another direction. You're going to try to find something else, and you're going to be, oh, maybe it wasn't meant to be. Blah 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 blah. Start looking for a way out, a scapegoat. When the energy is diverted and there is no clear-cut goal in sight, it dissipates and is suddenly consumed by any other strong magnetic cause in the spirit world. The energy moves to the stronger cause in order to create an effect in the universal growth patterns of the world. Okay. When the energy is diverted and there is no clear-cut goal in sight. So if you stop having a goal, and you just lose it and there's no longer any love for it or anything like that, it just goes away. It just dissipates. You lose it. Okay. So don't let that happen. Don't let that. Make sure when you make this decision that you're going to move forward. It's going to benefit you. You already have the plans to do it. Don't just step out and do it and just do it, and then it doesn't work out, and then, oh, well, maybe it wasn't so. Make sure you learn, you study, you research, you do whatever it is that you have to do in order to get the job done that you want to get done. Okay. So, last paragraph. In all cases, the Council Fire card reflects the decision to be, which was the first decision any life form ever made. Okay. So, when you plant a seed into the ground, its decision is to become what that seed is for. If it's a tree, its decision to be a tree moves forward, starts to grow, and everything. It's the same thing that has to do with our decision that we're going to make. Okay, whatever it is, a decision that we're planning on making, it has to be able to move forward. Okay, all decisions support our right to be. We should take care in decision making because we begin new creation process every time we make one. Listen to that. We should take care in decision making because we begin new creation processes every time we make one. So don't make decisions hastily, because every time we make a decision, we start something new. Okay, it opens the door for something new. It puts a growth out there, it puts a seed out there. Okay, we don't want to do that. Okay, we need, especially the bad seeds. We don't want to do that. Okay, we may even carry other life decisions from the past into our present past. So if there was a failure on that one, and we just say, oh, well, maybe I won't do that one, I'll go do this one. But there's no change, there's no research on why, there's no trying to fix what it is. You're just going to take the same stuff over to the next project, and it's going to do the same thing. And then you're going to go to another one and to another one. Trust me, I know. Okay, I've done it in the past. I've tried different things, and I've done it. Trust me, I know. Okay. Changing old decisions is one way to clean up our sacred spaces. We do not need to live by negative decisions that are thought but not spoken. These unspoken relics of the past carry as much energy as we give them through our thoughts and actions. So basically, we need to clean up all our bad decisions, our bad thought decisions. Just get all our old decisions, clean them up, get them out, because we don't want that residue still there. Okay, then it's going to affect everything else we want to do. As we catch those thoughts and change them, we free our ability to make and carry out the decisions that shape our right to be in the here and now. Okay, so get rid of all the other bad, negative, bad past decisions that didn't work. That way it doesn't affect the decisions that we're making now, our new ones, what we want to do. Okay, I've had to do a lot of that. I've had to get rid of a lot of the bad decisions that I've made, so that way it doesn't affect my here and now. Okay, remember, like I always say, the past is past for a reason. Be in the present, be happy. The past, you're going to have anxieties. The present, you're going to be happy. Or, excuse me, the past, you're going to have depression. Things are going to hinder you, bring you down. You know, you're going to be depressed about what's happened in the past, why the decisions didn't work, blah, 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 blah. Don't be anxious for the future. The future, isn't promised. We can die, now, and we will never see 5 minutes from now. Okay? Tomorrow is never promised. We can die, and we will never see tomorrow. So never be anxious about tomorrow. Just live in the now. Take care of the now. Make a decision and everything. Yes, okay, it's good to have a 5-year plan or whatnot, but don't dwell on it. Okay, don't let it torment you. Don't let it absorb your life. All right. Take the process. Okay. A second ago was the past. A second from now is the future. Okay. Always live in the now. Always live in the now. Be in the now. Okay. Make your decisions in the now. I don't plan anything really too much anymore because sometimes it doesn't work out. So we just kind of take things day by day and everything. But all right, folks. That is the sacred path for this week. Council fire. Okay. You got decisions. If there's some decisions that you need to make, take the steps to make the right decision. Okay. I think we have done this one before, but it's okay. I think we needed this one. Okay. I think we re-needed it. I mean, for some reason, the same cards were coming out. So apparently we needed it. So, all right. So until next week, you guys take care. God bless. Namaste. And love y'all. Okay. Make sure you share. Share. All right. Bye-bye.